So I made a video on my channel about 5 financial goals that you should have if you're a teenager and you want to achieve those goals before you reach 20 years old. One of those goals was about credit, and building a credit score can feel like quite a daunting thing, especially when you're 18 years old. You might have looked at your score already and it is terrible. It's extremely low. That's what happened with me. When I checked, it was like 250 or something ridiculously low. I applied for a credit card on my 18th birthday. Well, a couple of days after my 18th birthday, and I instantly got rejected, which was kind of like it was like an awakening, really. I was a little bit shocked because I thought a credit card was just like the next step, right? I thought everybody talks about how you need credit to get a house, and I'm already 18. I'm gonna finish uni when I'm like 21. I've only got 3 years to build up a good credit score to get a mortgage or a loan, or if I want to take money out for a car, for example. So a credit score is something that we don't really pay attention to, but it has quite a big impact on our life. And this is how I got my credit score to go from around 200 when I was 18 to 999 on the Experian Credit Tracker app. And I achieved that a couple of months ago, and I'm 20 years old. So you could do it in 2 years if you are cautious and if you have a plan. The first thing that I did was I signed up to vote on the electoral register. I haven't actually voted yet. It's pretty bad, but I've never voted. I'm 20 years old, but I have signed up on the register to vote. And this increased my credit score by about 50 points, which isn't that much at all. It really isn't much on the grand scheme of things. And after that, I was a little bit stumped. I tried to apply for a credit card again, I think, and I obviously got rejected again. And I was stuck. I didn't have a video like this. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a video like this on the internet that's about to suggest what I'm about to suggest is not on the internet. What I did was I went to Lockbox, and specifically I did Lockbox Save, and I didn't have any idea what this thing was, so it was a bit of a risk at the time. I thought it was a scam, but I can assure you now that it is not a scam at all. Lockbox Save essentially works in this way. On your side, all you do is have £20 per month taken out of your account, and Lockbox takes that money and it stores it on its website. You can see how much it has been taken overall. So after 2 months, it'll be 40, after 3 months, 60, and you can see that on the website. After 1 year, after the full year, you'll have £240 on Lockbox if you've been putting £20 away each month. And after the full year, you get your money back, which I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it was a scam, right? I saw my credit score increasing throughout the year, but I did not think I was going to get my money back, but you do get it back. And how it works is Lockbox basically reports that you've taken out a loan with their website, and each month when you're making that £20 payment, you're repaying that loan. Of course, you've not taken a loan out, you've not been able to use that £240 for anything, but that's what's being reported to the credit agency. So after 1 year, you have successfully paid off a £240 loan and you get your money back, which I think is an incredible thing to do for people with terrible credit scores. Pretty much after 1 year of doing Lockbox, my credit score went up by about 400-500 points. So it was about like 700 at this point. And I did get accepted for my first credit card, which was the Ocean Finance Capital One card. But then I decided to go again. I reset my Lockbox Save, because you can do this as many times as you want, right? And it doesn't actually cost you anything. So I started up my Lockbox Save again, £20 every month. And that is the current cycle I'm on right now, on my second cycle. I'm about 10 months in, so I've had £200 taken so far. But as well as Lockbox Save, I started Lockbox Grow, which you pay on top of your £20, £10 It's 2 separate transactions that would appear on your statement. And this £10 you don't get back at all. But the way I like to see it is, it's almost like a subscription, like a Spotify or a Netflix or Amazon Prime. It just, you lose the £10, but you get a credit score increase. And how it works in the credit agency's eyes is that you have a credit card with Lockbox with a limit of £1,500. Now again, when I first did this, I didn't understand what that meant. I thought I was actually going to get a credit card through the post with £1,500 on it that I could tap away and spend on, which would have been bad for my credit score. Instead, you are paying for Lockbox's services on that card, and each month you pay off your credit card bill with that £10 or £12.50. Essentially, it's £2.50 a week, and some months have 4 weeks, some months have 5. So some months it's £10, some months it's £12.50. But doing those two things this year boosted my credit score up from 700, which is what it was at the start of the cycle, the Lockbox cycle I started. And last month, and bearing in mind I've not even finished my second year of Lockbox, I hit 999 on Experian. My credit score is currently 849 on ClearScore, and I applied. Well, firstly, my credit card supplier, Capital One, offered to increase my limit as well because my credit score had increased so much. And after that, I applied for an American Express Gold card, which I actually have here. I applied for the American Express Gold card, and I obviously got accepted. Boom, that is my name on it. And you can see 23 there, that's when I got it. So in 2 years, I went from a terrible credit score to an Amex. When I was 18, I wasn't even accepted for credit cards. I would give a shout out quickly to the Ocean card, that was my first credit card. You could probably see the details, but I beg you're not gonna steal the money, but that was a stupid decision actually. Oh well. So those are my 2 credit cards at the moment. My score is currently 979 because it dropped by 20 points when I applied for the Amex, but it did hit 999 2 months ago, which is a perfect credit score. Getting a good credit score is pretty easy. Just don't use up much of your limit. Just make your payments on time. Don't be stupid with it. I was stupid with it and still got there, but it's just easier not to be stupid with it. So hopefully this helps you. If you want to talk about your building credit, I have an email address attached to my YouTube, and we can have a call if you don't want, for free. Yeah, so get Lockbox basically is what I'm saying. Get Lockbox, get a Capital One card. They make everything easy for you, and eventually you'll get an Amex, is essentially the message of this video. No, but your credit score, you don't need to worry about it. You'll be fine. Just be smart, do the steps I've said, and you're good. I write better than I speak, so there is a transcript down below. Thanks and good luck.